Merry Christmas. It's a great time of year. It's the Fantasy Championship, start of the Week 17 slate, and we got you covered with some of your questions. So, Dave, are you ready to go?
Always ready, Jamie.
Let's help everybody out here on Fantasy Football Today Express. All right, Scotty wants to know. These are all from Twitter, so I'm not going to say. I'll read the names as appropriately as they are. This is at Burner Burt. Has Jalen Hurts, other options on the waiver wire: Bryce Young or Drake May. So, Dave, who's your backup plan if Jalen Hurts doesn't go of those two guys?
Drake May, if we don't have a clear picture for Jalen Hurts or Justin Hurts by the time that the Patriots game starts.
I saw HUR, and for some reason my mind went Herbert as opposed to Hurts. All right, so Drake May, I would agree. Do like Bryce Young as well. Don't have any concern. Well, yeah, you'll know by Saturday if you need to play Drake May with the game there. All right. Cajun Mental wants to know, can we trust Josh Allen to play a full game?
Definitely. Bills are still trying to get the 1 seed. He might play a full game in Week 18.
Well, the Chiefs will lock it up if they win Wednesday.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the case. I still think you'll see Josh Allen play in Week 17, a full game.
I would expect him to play a full game as well. All right. At Shiver Me Timbo 3, Chigo Conko or Pat Fryermuth in full PPR?
Why am I enjoying you reading these Twitter handles? I like Chigo Conko over Fryermuth.
I do as well. Vikings defense or Colts defense?
Indy. They're taking on the Giants.
Yeah, I would go with Indy as well. At Samson, whatever, wants to know Breece Hall or Trey Benson if he's starting in place of James Conner.
If there is no James Conner and Trey Benson is starting, I would be tempted to go with Trey Benson against the Rams.
I would still go Breece Hall just because I think Benson will still split with Michael Carter, and clearly he's not 100% also, so it would be close. But
we talked a lot about Breece Hall on the main show on Wednesday for those who are interested in that type of combo.
S. Henderson wants to know Kendre Miller or Jerry Jeudy for two, or needs two flex. I don't know. Kendre Miller or Jerry Jeudy?
It's Jeudy over Kendre Miller. It's gross. There's got to be somebody on the waiver wire.
I would rather play. This is going to sound crazy. I would rather play Olamide Zaccheaus, just with the upside of what he showed last week, and no Noah Brown, and a good matchup for the Commanders in the revenge game against the Falcons. Sean wants to know Jalen McMillan, Jonnu Smith, or Ramondre Stevenson in non-PPR.
Tough to get away from McMillan with how fun he's been, but Jonnu Smith's been a stud. And it doesn't bother me that he's playing Cleveland. I would take Jonnu.
I would take Jonnu as well. Can't even figure out what this name is. Full PPR needs a RB2.
You got to try. Try to say the name. Give it an effort. It's not a bad word.
Nah, I don't know. RB2 out of DeAndre Swift, Tyjae Spears, Isaac Guerrero, or Alexander Madison.
Would you believe that Madison is the easy one of this group? Here's how I would play this. I don't know how to play this. So here's your problem.
Swift plays Thursday. Swift is out, right?
If who plays Thursday?
Swift plays on Thursday, so Swift is out if you have to wait out.
But here's the problem. Like Swift might be out, but if Guerrero doesn't play or is on the injury report, are you starting Tyjae Spears? You're going to have to make a call between Spears and Guerrero.
No, but what I'm saying is we eliminate Swift, and then we have the other three. So you have the opportunity to wait out Madison.
Oh, hold on. He only needs one of these guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Madison.
Unless you'd start Madison over Guerrero?
I would start Madison over Guerrero.
Okay, I would start Guerrero over Madison. Really fighting between George Pickens and Jalen McMillan and Trey McBride or Chico Conquo. Start McBride. Pickens or McMillan? Who are you going with?
Pickens.
Yeah, I agree.
Hurts.
The fantasy football guy wants to know, go with Cortland Sutton on Saturday or risk it with Malik Neighbors in full PPR? Who do you like?
Cortland Sutton. Easy.
They're close for me, but I'd go Sutton as well. Just great matchup against the Bengals.
Yes.
Drake London or Ladd McConkey in half PPR?
Talked about that one on the main show as well. We went deep on London. You talked about McConkey. I'm confident in McConkey.
Yeah, I would go London in half PPR. Full PPR is closer, but I would go London with the touchdown potential. Goff or Knicks in full, and it doesn't matter.
Who's asking
that? Mikey FPGA.
Okay, I would go with Goff over Knicks.
I would go with Goff over Knicks as well. All right, let's answer some questions here. So Thomas on our YouTube. Thomas, you post them, we'll answer them. All right, Ian wants to know, dilemma, start Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. Wow, imagine
Allen over Lamar, but wow.
I'm going Lamar.
Okay.
Brock Bowers or Trey McBride?
That's a wrong answer there. Bowers over McBride.
I'll go Bowers as well. Nick wants to know who am I flexing in half PPR between Breece Hall, Jerome Ford, Tyrone Tracy Jr., and Jalen McMillan in half PPR.
I think I'm going to lean toward Ford.
I'm going to go Tracy if he's healthy. If Tracy is out, I would go Brees Hall. Next one. Tent wants to know, Zay Flowers is questionable. Should I roll with him, Debo Samuel, or Juwan Jennings or DK Metcalf?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Don't start Zay Flowers. And if this is your last game of the year, you could cut Zay Flowers because no one else is going to be able to use him. You could pick up somebody else and then choose from that somebody else plus one of these three. For now, I think Jennings is going to be my highest ranked guy out of these group. These wide
Yeah,
receivers.
I'm playing Zay Flowers today. Next question.
All right.
Travis Kelce or Mark Andrews?
Are we at that point with Kelce?
I have Andrews ranked ahead of him. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of think we're at that point with Kelce.
Do I play Jalen Warren today or wait for Christian Watson or David Njoku in non-PPR?
So if you're going to wait, you can cut Jalen Warren and then find somebody on the waiver wire to use in case Njoku and Watson do not play. I think that they've got the same type of potential, Njoku and Watson, compared to Warren. If you're lazy or if you just want to play it safe, you can start Warren, but I don't love Warren in non-PPR.
I would agree, although Chris Jones most likely not playing certainly helps the Steelers running backs.
Yeah, their linebackers are still playing.
Oh no, I agree. It just helps. But I think if you want to wait out, you're waiting out Njoku. You're not waiting out Christian Watson. So,
agreed. Right.
You can.
But if you're not going to use Warren, cut him so that you have that space on your roster to pick up somebody in case Njoku and Watson are out.
Cooper Kupp or Jalen McMillan in PPR?
I think I have McMillan ranked higher, but it's close between those two.
McMillan is probably the safer play. I think Kupp has a bounce back game, so I go Kupp. Chig or Schultz?
Chig.
Yep, agree. Anthony Richardson or Jordan Love?
I have Kupp over McMillan. I misspoke earlier. I will take Richardson over Love.
Agreed. Miami defense or the Colts defense? Man,
these are my top two defenses. I like the Dolphins better as long as it's not Jameis Winston starting for the Browns.
Agreed. In two leagues last night, I picked up the Dolphins. Had the Colts, picked up the Dolphins just as a block my opponent from having a top
perfect.
50.
I did the same.
I'd play the Dolphins as well. Half PPR, Zay Flowers or Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen.
Agreed. Half PPR.
What do you love about Zay Flowers? Real quick for those that are playing on Wednesday.
Oh, I think that when Lamar has these spotlight games, he's going to go nuclear. And the Texans defense is clearly not the best right now. Their secondary is beat up. I think that Zay Flowers has another opportunity to get you 15 plus points like we saw last week, especially if he scores. So he's not a slam dunk, but I do think he's a little bit safer than some of these other guys. Okay. Half PPR, George Pickens, Adam Thielen, Jacoby Myers, pick 2.
I'm going to sit Thielen.
I'm going to sit Myers. He just does not find the end zone ever. Next question. Freiermuth or Chig in half PPR?
We answered that one, didn't we? Chig Okonkwo.
We answered Chig versus Schultz. Yes, Chig over Freiermuth, and then Chig or Kraft in full PPR.
Let me double check my rankings on this one because I did move Kraft up. Yeah, I like Kraft better than Okonkwo.
In full PPR, I'll go Okonkwo. Next question. Zach Charbonnet or Connor. Charbonnet either way.
Yep.
Next question. Brock Purdy or Caleb Williams?
I like Caleb over Purdy.
I do as well.
Not going to lie, it's close, but I would take Caleb.
Bo Nix or Kyler? Nix for me.
Yes, me too. Can't trust Kyler.
Nope. Debo or Garrett Wilson?
Garrett Wilson.
Agreed. Burrows or Daniels? That's a close one.
Oh, that is a close one. I've got Daniels higher.
I do as well.
Yay.
Malik Neighbors or London in PPR? We answered this one on the show. Dave's going London. I'm going Neighbors. Mm-hmm. Next one. Jameson Williams or Drake London? We're going London.
I agree, but if it's non-PPR, it doesn't specify here. I think you can make the case for Jameson and non.
Oh, London scored more touchdowns. I'll go with London. McConkey or Josh Jacobs?
I don't know if that's true. Jacobs over McConkey.
Jacobs. Next one. Jerome Ford or George Pickens?
Pickens.
I will go Ford over Pickens. Next one.
Okay.
James Cook or Josh Jacobs?
Want to double check my rankings on that one. They're back to back. I've got Jacobs one spot ahead of Cook.
They're very close for me. I would go Jacobs in PPR. I would go Cook in non. Next one.
Okay.
Chig Okonkwo or Hawkinson?
Okonkwo.
Got 20 more seconds here. Let's see how many we can do. Next one. Keenan Allen or Jalen McMillan? It's Allen. Pickens or Brian Robinson in PPR? Pickens.
Yep.
Schultz or Kraft?
Kraft.
I'll take Schultz. Purdy or Mahomes?
Purdy.
Oh. Last one. Sit one. Derrick Henry, Kyron Williams, Chuba Hubbard, or James Cook. Who's the odd man out?
Ooh, what a group. I will sit Chuba.
I will sit Chuba as well. All right. Enjoy your holiday. We'll be back on Thursday with our full-length episode. Get you covered with all the starts and sits for the rest of the games for Week 17. Enjoy the games on Wednesday. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Good job, Dave. Good job, Thomas. Hope Adam's enjoying his time with his kids right now.
Let's
And
get
then I'll
out
go
of here.
for us here on
Let's
Fantasy
watch some
Football
football.
Today Express.